Hi, my name is Krishnan. I'm a technical marketing engineer for the security business group, Cisco Systems. In this video, I'm going to show you the demo on upgrading the FXOS and ASA to the latest release on the FPR4100 platform. So this is the logical topology which I've used for this demo. Here the ASA is provisioned on these two FPR4110 devices in the standalone mode, and the high availability is configured between these two ASA. Here the port channel 10 is configured with the sub interface for VLAN 40 and 41, and the sub interface port channel for 10.41 is configured as the inside interface with the security level 100, and the sub interface which is port channel 10.40 is configured as the outside interface with the security level 0. So this interfaces is configured with the IP address. So the inside IP address is 10.41.0.1 and the outside interface IP is 10.40.0.1. So here I have two hosts on either side of this ASA. I'll start the ping from inside host to outside host before starting the upgrade. So this is to show you that the traffic which is going through the active ASA in the HA mode will not get disturbed during the upgrade process, because we always upgrade standby unit. So this is the physical connectivity and the FPR4110 device setup. So there's the two major components on the FPR platform or supervisor and the security engine. The supervisor runs the operating system called the Firepower Extensible Operating System, or FXOS, and there is a thin version of this FXOS runs on the security engine. So this thin version will act as an agent for the supervisor to provision the ASA on the security engine, as well as to monitor the health of the ASA and the security engine. So to perform this zero downtime upgrade, we need to first upgrade the FXOS and ASA in the FPR41 device, where the ASA is running in the standby mode. In this case, it's a lab-FP4110-B, and then make the ASA in this device as active, and then upgrade the standby unit, which is lab-FP4110-A. Now let's get into the demo. Okay, let's start the demo now. So you can upgrade the Firepower platform either from the Firepower chassis manager, and this is the graphical user interface for managing the Firepower platform, or you can do the upgrade from the CLI. So for this demo, I'm going to do this upgrade from the CLI, but I'll log into this chassis manager and show you the options on how you can upload the FXOS and the ASA applications files on this platform using this chassis manager interface, and also how you can do the upgrade from here. And then I'll go back to the CLI and start the upgrade process. Okay, so let me log into this Firepower chassis manager now. Admin. Okay, so this is the overview page of the chassis manager, and here it will show uh, the summary of the hardware and the software status of this Firepower platform. So this is the host name which is configured on this device, and this is the management IP, and it will also show the FXOS the running version, which is 2.1.1.77, and this is the port status. The green indicates it's online, and the gray indicates the port is disabled. So here this is the network modules. The network module is empty now, and it will also show the status of the power supply, and then the device, which is the security engine or security module status, and also it will show whether the license is which is the smart agent license is registered or not. And then it also show the events here. So this events is it's specific to this Firepower platform, and this is, it will not show the ASA or FTD security applications events over here. So let me go to the logical device and show you the security application which is running on this platform. So this is running ASA in a standalone mode, and the version which is running is 9.6.2. This is the management IP of it, and this is the management port, and the status is online. Let me go to the edit setting page and show you how this the data port is attached to this ASA logical device, or the ASA firewall which is running on this platform. So here the port channel 10 and the port channel 11 is connected to this ASA firewall application, and here I'm using the port channel 11. I mean, if I have already configured the port channel 11 as a failover interface, and I'm using the port channel 10 as a data port, and let me come out of it, and then now I'll show you how to do the upgrade. So to do the upgrade from this management interface, you have to go to the system updates, and you can use the upload image option here to upload both the FXOS image as well as the security applications image from your local systems. And so I have already uploaded 2.2.1.63 as well as 9.8.1, which I'm going to use for this upgrade here. So when you want to do the upgrade, you have to just click this upgrade button here, and it will throw up the warning. And if any of the security application which is not compatible with the FXOS, it'll give the detail about it, and it'll ask for the confirmation. Once you click yes, then it will proceed the upgrade. So it's always recommended to use the FXOS compatibility list here. So you can check this one from the Cisco side. It got two major sections. One is about the hardware platform on the hardware module which is compatible for each of these FXOS releases, and the second section is about the software, which is the ASA, FTD, or the Radware version which is compatible with each of these FXOS releases. Now I'm going to upgrade this from 2.1.1.77, which is running 9.6.2 to 2.2.1.63 to 9.8.1. Now while doing this FXOS upgrade, this from 2.1.1.77 to 2.2.1.63, the 9.6.2 will get disabled. So I have to upgrade the ASA to 9.8.1 and enable this application, because this 9.6.2 is not compatible with those the latest image here. Let's go back to the CLI and show you the upgrade process. Okay, so I have opened up this console for this two Firepower 4110 devices. Let me go to the console, which is for lab-fp4110-a, where the ASA is acting as a active primary device here. Okay, before starting the upgrade, let's check the FXOS and ASA applications versions which is running on this platform. To check the version from CLI, you can use the show version. And then if you want to check the status of this version from the while doing the upgrade, you can use the show firmware monitor. So these are the uh, three component in our Firepower platform. The FPRM stand for Firepower Resource Manager, and the Fabric interconnect is related to the Ethernet ports and the network modules and other hardware components. And the chassis and the server is the FXOS which is running on it. Um, so it will upgrade the package versions one by one, and it will show the upgrade status here. And once this box rebooted, it'll upgrade the security module. So initially it'll upgrade the all these packages which is related to the supervisors and the network interface card, and then once it reboots, then it'll upgrade the FXOS running on the security module. Now so scope SSA and show logical device will show the status of this logical device here. This is running. This is here the ASA is running in a standalone mode, and the operation state is okay, meaning that the bootstrap configuration of this ASA is fine. To check the application status, you have to use show app instance, which will show the running status of this ASA on this platform. So here the app name is ASA here, which is running in a which is enabled, and the operational state is online, and then its running version and starting version is 9.6.2. So if it is in the cluster role, it'll show as a whether it's a master or the slave. Because it's in the standalone mode, it's none here. And then while you are doing the upgrade of this ASA, you can use this app instance detail to check those upgrade process. So now let me check the failover status on this device. So I have to connect to the ASA application to check this status. So ASA is running on the security module, so I have to first connect to the security module. The command to connect to the security module is connect module 1 console. Okay, so now I have already connected to the ASA, that's why it's logged into the ASA directly. Otherwise it'll show me this prompt if I'm logging first time to the ASA prompt, and I have to use the connect ASA to connect back to the ASA prompt. Now the show failover will show the status of this failover. So this host is active and the other host is in the standby mode. So then it will show the status of this other things here. Now I'm going to start the upgrade process on the standby one, and also there is an inside and outside host. I have already started the continuous ping from my inside host. So if you see the inside host IP address, it's a 10.141.0.10, and to reach the outside network, which is 10.40.0.0, the route is the gateway is 10.41.0.1. so let me start the ping to 10.40.0.10, which is the outside host. So now I started the continuous ping now, and now I'll go back to the standby device. I'll log into this one. I'll quickly check the show version here. And then the application status. So that's 9.6.2 and it's enabled online, and then the package version which is here is 2.1.1.77. so let me start the upgrade process. So start the FXOS upgrade, I have to go to the scope firmware, and I can check the list of packages available here, the FXOS for packages. So I'm going to upgrade it to 2.2.1.63. So I have to go to scope, auto install, and then I'll use the command install platform package, um, platform version, then the version number, which is 2.2. Okay, so now it'll verify those FXOS platform software package on this, and then it will proceed the upgrade. So I'll confirm this for the verification. Now it's throwing up the warning that the 9.6.2 is not compatible with this version, because when you see this, we have already seen the compatibility list here. So this 9.6.2 is not compatible with this 2.2.1.63, and that's what the warning message is showing up here. So that it will disable this 9.6.2 and upgrade the FXOS. So once you upgrade the FXOS, you have to upgrade those ASA also and bring it up online. So and uh, and here it will suggest two options here before you start the upgrade, which is highly recommended. You check all the major fault and ensure that you don't have any faults on this device, and also take the backup of your FXOS configurations. So if you don't want to proceed on this and want to do this one of these activities before starting the upgrade, you can say no and come out of this one. Or if you want to proceed with the upgrade, confirm with yes. Now it started the upgrade process, and you can go to the scope system to check the upgrade status. Show firmware monitor. Okay, it takes some time to start the upgrade. Okay, it started the upgrade. As I mentioned, it will upgrade this component one by one. First it will upgrade the FPRM, then the fabric interconnect A, and the chassis and the server. The upgrade will take 20 to 30 minutes. Let's wait for some time for this upgrade to get over. And once the upgrade get over, it will reboot the box, and we can log in and check the upgrade process as well as the ASA application status. So while it's upgrading this FPRM, you will get this error, so please ignore it. So this is because of this upgrade process. And at any point of time, if you want to check the status of the upgrade, you can use the show firmware monitor from this scope system. Now it's upgraded the FPRM. Now it's upgrading the fabric interconnect A. Okay, so the box is rebooted now. Let me log into this box and check the status of this upgrade. Okay, it's the scope system and show firmware monitor. Okay, so now it's pushing this 2.1.1.77. I'm sorry, it's upgrading, which is pushing this 2.2.1.63 to the security module. So now let's check the status of this upgrade. Okay, so now all these versions got upgraded now, and now let's go to the scope SSA and check the app instance, which is 9.6.2, and let's check the um, so I'll connect to the connect module 1 console to the ASA and check the failover status from this active ASA device. So this host is active and the other host is failed because the 9.6.2 is in disabled state here. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to upgrade this 9.6.2 to 9.8.1. Okay, so I'll go to scope slot 1 and then scope app instance ASA and set startup version as 9.8. So this is the upgrade step of ASA from the CLI. So first you have to go to the scope slot 1 and then to the scope app instant ASA, and then you have to just change the set versions to 9.8.1. So now then commit buffer. Now let's check the status here. It's the operational state is updating. So the startup version is 9.8.1 and the running version is 9.6.2. Now let's go back to this FXOS inside host and see the ping request and response. So there is no disturbance in the traffic which is going through this active ASA. Now let's go back to this standby ASA and check the status of this upgrade. So this upgrade is successful and is both the running version and the startup version is changed to 9.8.1. Now this operational state has to come back to online. The admin state is still disabled. That's why it's not coming to online. Now we have to enable this applications to bring it online, and then use the commit buffer. Now check the status of this. So now its admin state is enabled and it's starting this and the ASA application on this and this device. Okay, so it's online now. Let's go back to the ASA, go back to the first device and check the status of this failover. The secondary system is in standby ready state and the version is 9.8.1, and then the ICMP ping is still going on. Okay, so now I'm going to make this the ASA status to active state, and then I'm going to upgrade the FXOS and ASA on the first device, which is lab-FP4100-A. So let me connect to the module 1 console here and then connect to the ASA. So show failover, and this host is in the secondary standby ready state. I'm going to use the command failover active to make this unit as active unit, and I'll go to inside in traffic. The traffic is still going on, so now this traffic is switched to the new active device here. Now let me check the status of this failover. Okay, so this host is in active mode and the other host is in the standby mode. So I'll go back to the first device, which is lab-FP4100-A, and I'll come out of this state from the ASA, and I'll do the upgrade of FXOS here. So the FXOS which is running is show version 2.1.1.77. let me use the scope firmware and then scope auto install and then install platform, the platform version 2.1.63. So if you want to know this list of package which is there in this firepower device, you can use the show package and check the list of this available FXOS on this platform, and then you can use the scope auto install, and then install platform, the platform version, then copy and paste this the recent platform version here. Then it'll ask for this verification confirmation, say yes, and then this, it will throw up the warning that the 9.6.2 is not compatible. And if you already done the backup of these configurations and check the major faults, then you can proceed with yes to start the upgrade process. So now this 9.6.2 will be in the disabled state, and at any point of time, if you want to check the status of this upgrade, the same process what we have done in the second device, show firmware monitor, and so the upgrade is started on the first device. Let's give some time for this upgrade process to get over. Okay, so now it's upgraded the FPRM package. Now it's upgrading the fabric interconnect, and then it'll upgrade the chassis and the server package version here. Okay, so now this the box is rebooted. Let me log into this device and check the status of the FXOS. Okay, it's still upgrading the. So now it's pushing this the 2.2.1.63 to the security engine. Let's wait for some more time for this process to get over, and then we'll upgrade the ASA application. So meanwhile, let's check the status of this failover here. Um, Let me log into the FP4110-B, this is the second device, and connect to the ASA from here. Okay, so now this host is active still, and the second device is in the failed state, and the traffic is going on through this active device. Okay, so now the FXOS upgrade is completed, and you can check the status using the show firmware monitor from scope system. Also, let's check the status of this security engine. Show slot 1. So the the security engine is online, and now check the status of app instance. Should be in the disabled state now, because yeah, it's in the disabled state now. Let's go to the scope slot 1, and enables this the admin state. Okay, so before enabling this admin state, let's upgrade this 9.6.2 to 9.8.1. I'll go to the scope app instance ASA, and then set startup version to 9.8.1, which is so commit buffer. Now it started upgrading the ASA. So to check those update in detail, you can use show detail here. So this upgrade is completed now. Let's enable this application here, so that the application will come online. Now let's check the status. It's starting the application, and this running version and the startup version is 9.8.1. Now let's check the status of the 9 ASA here. It's online. The operational state is online now. Let's connect to the ASA application, and then use the connect. Now it's connected to the security engine, and from here use the connect ASA to connect to the security application, which is ASA. So now Now let's use the show failover to check the failover status. Now this become the primary standby, and the other host is inactive, and both the version is upgraded to 9.8.1. Let me log into the chassis manager and show the status of this FXOS and the application. Okay, so now the FXOS which is running on this device is 2.2.1.63, and then the logical device will show us the ASA version which is 9.8.1, and then we'll check the same from the second device which is 4110-B. So, and this also upgraded to 2.2.1.63, and then the ASA to 9.8.1. So we have upgraded this FXOS as well as the ASA without any downtime, and this concludes the upgrade of FXOS and ASA on this platform. And thanks for watching this video.